afternoon and welcome to another edition of Beer Dad's Beer Reviews with me, Dave the Beer Dad, back again to do another beer review. Going to do, as you can see from the two glasses here, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison video. I've done one for a while, so I thought do one now. So as you can see, just for fairness, I'm using two of exactly the same glass. The beers I'm going to review are two Brewdog beers. Brewdog have released this new brand, as everybody knows, new rebrand. Released some new beers into Tesco, so I'm going to review two side-by-sides. What I'm going to review is their new OG Hazy. This is a 7.2% New England IPA. And I'm going to compare that with this Hazy Jane, which is Brewdog's original New England IPA, both coming in at 7.2%. Word on the street is that the OG there is the same as that. They just renamed it. I'm not going to get into the whole issue of why they've renamed it because I don't know. I don't see the point in it, but when you're tinkering with what is one of Brewdog's flagship, in my opinion, one of their flagship beers. So let's get it on. We'll start off with the Hazy Jane. So let's have a little look. So I say 7.2%, says so there. On the back it says best before the 6th of December 20, and it says in Haze we trust. So just so you can see that. The OG Hazy, again 7.2, it says so on the side there. It also says embrace the opaque. And the best before is the 2nd of February 21. And it says fog machine on the bottom. So obviously this was canned before this. I quite like this new branding. I really do, I don't mind it. I think this is a little bit better. I think this branding is a little bit better. For me, it's a little bit better, but I don't mind this. I really don't mind this. It's a bit more mainstream, which technically is not what Brewdog were about, but hey ho, I'm not going to slag Brewdog off. I'm here to review the beer. So there we go. So let's pop a top on the Hazy Jane. Let's get into a glass. Nice little bit of smoke coming from the glass. There we go. What have we got? We've got ourselves a 2-finger of densely compact white head. Got a bit of carbonation clinging to the bottom. I got a very hazy orange coloured beer. This one, this looks like the burnt orange colour. It does look great. Let's pop that down. Let's open this bad boy. Again, similar amount of smoke out of the can. So beer in a glass straight away, they are a little bit different. This one seems to have, the OG Hazy seems to be a little lighter in colour, just a tad, certainly from where I'm looking at. We've got 1.5 fingers of white head. It's a little slightly lighter than the Hazy Jane. That is a definitely, they are slightly lighter. Okay, so put them down. Let's get a nose on the Hazy Jane so we can smell. Pineapple, mango, a bit of grapefruit, peaches, something like that. apricot, maybe. It smells great, it really does. Hazy Jane, what you expect, it's going to be good. So, let's try the OG. Very similar. Again, pineapple, bit of grapefruit, mango. Yeah, peaches and apricots. But they do look, certainly when I'm looking at them, the Hazy Jane is slightly darker than the OG. Let's go for the body of the carbonation on the Hazy Jane. Medium bodied, soft carbonation. Got a really nice mouthfeel. Really does feel good. Let's top this one up. We've got a fair bit. We have got some floaters in this at the moment. The camera can pick that. Yeah, there you go. See, they get a little bit of floaty in it. So that should settle down while we do the body of the carbonation on the OG. Noticeably, the head has definitely dissipated. It has gone, whereas the Hazy did retain its head quite nicely. So again, body and carb. Similar carbonation, slightly softer, but I'll tell you the body is a little bit weaker. This is light bodied. That's got a little bit more body about it, a bit more robust in the mouth, but it's slightly similar. Right, let's top this up. Straight away you can see a difference. Hazy Jane got plenty of head on it. I'll bring these over so you can have a good look. Hazy Jane, the head retention, totally different, and it still does look darker than the OG. So let's go for a big taste of the Hazy Jane. That's quality. That really is good. It's bursting with fruit. Opens up with a massive whack of pineapple. You get some nice soft, sweet ripe mango. That then leads in to a little bit of juicy, sweet, overripe peaches. Overripe peaches and apricots, something like that. There's a little bit of sweetness there to it. That disappears out, and then you're left with this grapefruit and a little bit of a bitter finish. 7.2%, excuse me, super well hidden. It's a quality drop. Let's go for the big taste on the OG. The flavours don't come through that as much as they do on the Hazy Jane, I must admit. I mean, maybe I've got them the wrong way around. I should be doing the Hazy Jane second. But it does feel that you're getting the same sort of stuff. There's pineapple, grapefruit. Then that does that leads into more of a citrus note to this one than there is for than the Hazy. And there's more. there's less sweet tropical fruit going on. There's a little bit bitter. There's a little bit of bitterness. It doesn't feel the same as it feels, because it's lighter bodied. It does feel like it's washed itself out. It doesn't linger around as much as the Hazy Jane does, because the Hazy Jane is a little bit thicker. Let's go again on the OG. The taste is very similar, but the body is the issue for me. This is a lighter bodied beer, which implies that they've tweaked the recipe slightly. 7.2% on this one is really well hidden. I suppose if you haven't had Hazy Jane before and you get straight into this, then great. But if you're used to having the 7.2% Hazy Jane, then you might be slightly disappointed with this. Because there's a new Hazy Jane out, which is 5%. Which is the Session New England IPA, which I've got to review, and I might do it later, just so I've got all this Hazy Jane family out the way. It's okay. It's good. It's good, but it's not Hazy Jane. And what I would do if I was anybody, and I'm somebody, not in that way, but I would be going to Tesco's or Asda or Sainsbury's, whenever you can find this. I'd be picking loads of this up. It'll soon be off the shelf. I like that extra bit of body that this is given out. There is plenty of stuff at the bottom, see? It's like something from Jupiter. There's a definite ring there around the glass. It's not at the bottom, they're just above. Just below the elbow of the glass. But I don't mind that. I really do. I don't mind a bit of floaters, provided I can still taste the beer. This is a little bit more bitter as well on the back end. Excuse me. You do kind of get it here. Not as an unpleasant feeling, because it's not at all, but it just reminds you that this is a 7.2% beer. And like I say, I think this is one of Brewdog's flagships. I don't know why they tinkered with it, but they definitely tinkered with it, because if OG Hazy is supposed to be, where is it? There it is. OG Hazy is supposed to be this, it's not, in my opinion. And I would like to see a couple more reviewers doing this side by side, just to see what they think. Excuse me. Pardon me. The OG goes down slightly smoother, but again, lighter in body. Whether they took out a couple of the oats, one or two oats, or they reduced the oats down, whether you've got oats in it, to be fair, because there's no information on that side of that can. That has all kinds of gut. Hazy Jane has all kinds of guff on it on the back. It tastes like this. You should expect that, notes of this and that and the other. It has nothing. So, I'm going to try and wrap this up there quick. I've already got over. I thought I'd make this in 10 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. OG Hazy versus Hazy Jane. Which do I like? There's very little in it, to be fair. There's no real difference. This has got more body, so I like this one more than I like this. This is worth £3. This is worth £3. Both of them from £3 out of Tesco. What I would do, like I said earlier on, is I would be going out to Tesco, or I would be buying a load of this over buying a load of this, because this will be taken off the shelves at some point to be replaced by, if it already hasn't been replaced by, this. In my opinion, this is an inferior, slightly inferior beer compared to that. Okay, they both taste great, they really do, but this is better, and it's only better because the body is thicker. You get more of a mouthfeel, you get a better mouthfeel, and you get a little bit of a more bitter, or bitterer finish than you do with this. This is not going to stand up to the likes of something like Love and Hate, or even Vocations Hang Loose. This could be the downfall for Brewdog, because they've messed with this. I don't know. So, if you've had this beer, hang on, before I do that, do I like these beers? I like this. I don't mind this. Would I buy this again? Possibly not. Not if I can get hold of this. Would I recommend these to friends? Yes, I would. I would like some of my friends to taste this and taste this. There's a few of my mates who've have Hazy Jane, know what it tastes like, and let's see what they think about this version. So yeah, there you go. So if you've had either of these, let me know what you think. If you've had Sin, if you've had this one, let me know what you think. I'll put a little comment down below in the comments box. I will put a link to the Brewdog website. That's going to be below there as well. Thank you for sticking with me through this 15-minute epic side-by-side comparison. If you haven't watched for the first time, subscribe down there and do the old thumbs up and thumbs down. I will try and answer any comments that you do put into the bottom. So get hold of these, give them a go, let me know what you think. I will see you on the next one. Hail the ale. Happy drink.